At first glance, Temtem feels a lot like Pokemon. You capture animal-like creatures, train them, evolve them, battle with them, and take on gyms. Dojos. Prior to Temtem, there hasn't been a new MMO in the Pokemon genre this fleshed out and well designed, even though it follows the same basic formula. You start the game in the bedroom of a house you share with your mother in a quaint little town called Zadar. From there, you select your starter Temtem out of 3 options: Smazy, Howchick, and Crystal, and then battle your rival Max for the first time. You grow as a tamer. You'll be sent out to explore a colorful world with Temtem-filled grass patches and towns like Briseil del Mar, where you can pick up quests from friendly NPCs. Speaking of which, you get to battle some of these NPCs as you encounter them during your travels. Like Pokemon, you don't have a choice when it comes to NPC battles. Once they see you, you're stuck fighting them. Unlike Pokemon though, you send your Temtem out 2 at a time in order to take down your opponent's Temtem, also sent out 2 at a time. Being able to use 2 Temtem simultaneously definitely leads to the game's emphasis on strategy. Your Temtem can synergize with one another, with some Temtem working better together than others. Temtem also have types, which come with advantages and disadvantages. For example, Fire type is strong against Nature type, Electric type is strong against Water type, and so on. Temtem feels more challenging than your average Pokemon game, as you'll need to use healing items quite a bit, especially early on. Fortunately, there are plenty of Heal Temp stations, the equivalent of a Pokemon Center, located throughout the 6 islands of the Airborne Archipelago. You also get interesting new items, like the Temessence Vial, which can be used to heal your entire squad of Temtem at once. To refill it, all you need to do is visit one of the aforementioned Heal Temp stations. Everything has a high-tech feel to it in Temtem. You won't find a Nurse Joy at any of the Heal Temp stations. That said, if you purchase Tem cards used to capture new Temtem, or healing items like Balm, you can find a vendor waiting to take your money at every Heal Temp station. Despite the many similarities between Temtem and Pokemon, it generally feels like its own game. It's also being hailed as better than Pokemon by both gamers and critics alike. Naturally, this sparked quite a bit of interest from the Pokemon community, and gamers curious to try something new on PC. The interest was so high that it knocked out the game's servers and made things incredibly difficult for the developers over at Crema the first few days following the game's launch. This makes sense given that Temtem is made by an indie studio comprised of about 20 people, with one other title under their belt, Immortal Redneck. It's all more impressive to see a small studio like Crema go from a first-person shooter to an MMO like Temtem. Right now, Temtem is available in Early Access on Steam. With Early Access comes the fact that Temtem isn't complete. You'll see this emphasized clearly in various Temtem towns, as many of them have at least one building with a work-in-progress sign outside. To their credit though, Crema has been extremely transparent about the state of the game, and they post regular updates on Twitter to let gamers know what's up. Overall, if you like Pokemon but want something a little different, there's no harm in checking out the Early Access for Temtem on Steam. Well, as long as you have $34.99 and enough patience to deal with the bugs and glitches that come with an Early Access title. What are your favorite things about Temtem? What do you like more about it than Pokemon? Let us know in the comments below.